I said a text message. Like, is a text message is to be replied to as and when you have time. If I needed to communicate with you directly or in that immediate moment, I'd
I'll
called
call
you.
you. Absolutely.
So if you're sending text messages and getting all uptight about when they're replied to, you're in the wrong. Because if you needed immediate communication with me, you should have sent a phone call. Sent a phone call. You should have called me. That would
Yeah.
have been the appropriate form of contact to make, not a text
I'll
message.
call.
Text messages you can reply to in your own time when you're ready, be it a week later, a day later, left on red or not. It's for me to reply to you when I'm ready and have time.
That's well answered right there.
Yeah.
So another one is secrecy with the phone and the socials. That's what the girl said. It's a red flag.
Leave the phone alone. You live a happier life. But on both parts, both parts, I'll be so real with you. Nothing good has come from looking in the phone that you don't own and don't pay for.
No,
It's
nothing's
not yours.
good's gonna
First
come
of
from
all, like no one, not either party, just leave it alone.
Listen.
Be like, oh, I don't know his password.
You don't know his password because it's not your phone. But here, what my comment to that all the time to ladies, is if you're gonna go and look in the phone, you got two situations. You need to realize what you're gonna do now. When you go and look in the phone, you need to know that when you find what you're looking for, you need to dip, yeah, or don't go looking for none and just keep it easy. Because a lot of girls, what I find that they do, this don't happen to me. So I'm not speaking from experience. This don't happen to me. But I hear situations where girls go in man phone, they find something, and then they're nagging and chatting shit.
Boning out. I can't believe
Why
it.
are you talking? You found what you were looking for now, or you found something crazy. Why are you still there discussing anything with him? Dip. You're still here. So you just went to look to nag. You're an idiot. That's why man take you for idiot. That's why man take you for idiot. You've gone in there looking for Texas. Not only have you found Texas, you found a video of him dicking down some next girl.
That's a lot.
And you're still there.
Though. That's a lot to take in.
Yeah, good. Take it in. Take it in. You were looking for something. So take it.
No, I can't understand. Like
just the same way she was taking it, you take it.
Do you know what it is? No, that's a lot
it.
to take in. Like, because for me, I can understand it. It's usually just pictures or text messages that are a bit unsavory, depending on who's reading them.
Maybe that's all it was.
And more time. I hope if anybody ever does have to experience that, I hope you just see pictures or text messages, rather than any like video content or whatever kind of. Cause that's a different type of stress. Because you're gonna press play more than once. You're not gonna just watch the minute clip. Yeah, you're not gonna you're gonna keep abusing yourself with that information.
And you know what's crazy as well? Girls will come to you and be like, "What's this?" What you mean, what's this? That's why y'all get taken for idiot. Just leave. When you find what you're looking for, I'm not saying y'all shouldn't look. If you feel like you want to look and you find something, boom, leave. But
you know what it is? People
don't be coming to ask the dude like, "What's this?" Now you're gonna give me an opportunity to lie. I don't know what that is. I don't know who that is.
You know what it is?
Look like you. That ain't me.
No. But you stay there. When you're in those situations, you do think like the wind. Einstein level IQ. Sometimes it's just sometimes I know what it is. There's sometimes where you're just like, it is what it is. But I'm gonna find a way to navigate this with as minimal. Where it's already here. There's gonna be collateral damage, but I'm gonna neutralize this to the best of my ability. And then it might be rough patches for a week or 2 month or two. You're going out like you're just talking, and she's just like, oh yeah, that's why you're always talking to these bitches. Like it's a passive, but it dies down if you two want to recover the situation. But I would say, I'm a strong believer in. It's like the game. I don't know. The game's the game. That's not to say that the game is to be played. It's to be like, but the game is the game. Love is sweet, but it also hurts. And when you do choose to love someone, you're also giving that person who you love the opportunity, if they should take advantage of it, to hurt you. That being said, don't. Sometimes if everything's good at home and nothing feels out of line or out of character, don't go out of your way to hurt yourself unless you mean business. So it's like, for example, I could be I've been cheated on. I know if like I've been a cheater and I've been cheated on. So I've lived it. I've lived it both ways. And which one feels worse? They're both, I don't know, they're both really effed up. Like, do you know what I mean? So I don't like but what I will say is that how do I want to package this? Alright, let me just start from one side. Okay. Don't, I suppose, alright, look, here we go. If you find out you've been cheated on, you should I don't believe you should go looking for that information unless you're prepared to make an action. Because now we've had this big argument, this big fight, we've said all these things, we've gotten stressed out, we've had this rough patch, only to be back where we was. Like, and it's like, I do understand, like, sometimes your situation does need that kick up the bum.
Yeah.
Because those are, I guess, I guess cheating is a bad habit, and bad habits can only get worse. So yeah, sometimes you do need that uproar and that kick out to say, you know what, alright, I'm tired of this headache, and at the same time, even though I do that, I would rather not lose you. So let me just repattern things a kind of way and sort out my situation. You know what I mean? And then certain times, and then if you've been on the receiving end of the cheating, like, it's like, I feel, my interest wasn't even to kick. My thing is, I'm one of them guys. I'm like, some people were blown out. Some people would, nah, that's their brother. It's like, come on, you've cheated on a girl and wanted to be taken back before. If you've been in that situation, like, if you've been caught cheating, you've wanted forgiveness and even a chance to, just be nice and do something again, as we did.
That's
and
true.
and as a guy, I'm like, don't dish out what you can't take.
But a lot of men do that. A lot of us as men as well, we do that. As much as you're saying that's 100% facts, but a lot of men, how much of that advice is they gonna take? They dish out a lot that they can't take. And a lot of men be cheating, dicking out a girl every weekend. Yeah, let them find out that the girl's giggling, texting with the other man, LOL, sending a smiley face. They're stressed. I live with this karma for real. Like, if you don't do what you can't take. Don't dish out what you can't take. So if you're gonna do that, just and if you're caught, want forgiveness, be prepared to do the same in the same situation. And my stance is, look, I need to know. Well, I'm gonna do my own investigating as well, you're not gonna be aware of that. But I need to know as much. Tell me as much as you can possibly tell me, if you want this situation to salvage yourself in any way, shape, or form. And once you've told me as much as you told me, like, you've told me from top to bottom, and if I still feel for you or in any type of way, maybe not right now, but we can sort it out. We can sort it out. And that's my formula for it. Tell me what going. I'm vexed. I'm angry. Like, maybe mash up the place, mash you up, shirt collar all pull out. I don't hit people, but, like, you know what I mean. You're angry and emotional. Things get wild, innit? Yeah, rough.
And then so, like, but I'ma hear you out, and depending on how I feel, we might be able to sort this out after I calm back down. And that's the real, because people get cheated on, and people do get back together. Us, like, and more, but it's just more. It's true what they say, like, whether being cheated on privately and being cheated on publicly is two different things.
Yeah, it is.
Public is a lot harder to deal with, and I've dealt with public and private. Like, I'm well versed. Privately, I coped with it a lot better. Publicly, I tried to cope with it, because again, I'm a man. I just believe don't dish out what you can't take.
Yeah.
Alright, I took an L. I did wrong by you, and now, like, down the line, you know what I mean. That's why some people are like, if that's going on, you should just call it a day. But I ride love for real, innit? If, like, I'm in love for all of it, ups, downs, highs, lows. Like, you can't. Love isn't just like one thing with just, you know what I mean. Love.
Yeah, but that's love though. That's love though. A lot of people be saying, like, I hear a lot of, maybe it's all generation now, and no one should be cheated on. Nobody should be emotionally abused, physically abused, nothing like that.
You don't have to.
But a lot of people.
Phone alone, say spare his feelings. Spare your feelings. If you can't take it, don't. But carry on.
Yeah, 100%. But a lot of people, I hear them say, "Oh, if someone does that, I'm out." Well, you ain't in there for love, innit?
I would, if you say so.
If I get cheated on, I'm out. I mean, like, I'll get married, but if he cheats, I'm going straight away. Then it's not love, and he shouldn't cheat on you. Nobody's saying that. Oh, you should stay with a man that's cheating on you. Yeah, but if you love a woman and she cheats on you, and you're married and you pledge your vows, like, for better or for worse, you're meant to stay. You're meant to try to work it out. That's what marriage is. But a lot of people got subjective views. I love you, but I'ma stay unless it's cool.
Nah, man, love is unconditional, man. Love, like real love is when you're like the person who you care for could like f you over, and like you're gonna be hurt and upset, but you still got time for them once like the pain heals, and that's real. Like that's a big part of love is pain. Like it's not supposed. It doesn't have to be like that way. But the more you love someone, the higher the threshold of pain toleration is for them. And it's like, that's not to say, oh, they're supposed to take advantage of it. What you're supposed to practice is never being in a situation to take advantage of it. Absolutely. And that's how the love grows. But if one of you should waver, we're only human. We've all, for example, tried to go on a diet, give up smoking, start going to the gym, all these things, and then started it and flopped. And that's humanly, that can happen in relationships sometime, right? Yeah, things still running. And it's just like, all right, I effed up, but let me get up and try again. You know what I mean? So,
and a lot of people will counter that argument and say, oh yeah, but if someone loves you, they wouldn't cheat on you. If someone loves you, they won't hit you. If someone... No, they wouldn't. No, they shouldn't. However, that love is not based on what they're doing. Yeah.
Listen.
Each of us have our own love to show. Yeah. So my love is meant to be what love is, which is unconditional. Yeah. And I'm gonna try to forgive and keep giving chances and so forth. And if that person loves you, they're supposed to try to forgive or try to change and make a difference as well. But I feel like a lot of us, we've lost like the idea of what love really is. So we have our own perception on what we feel love is. Love is what we feel like we're ready to give. And anything more than that, then, oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that. But hey, we ain't here to discuss love, because that will...
Yeah, that's gonna be a different. But on a quick side note, do you know what I learn? Everyone learns love in a different way. I learned like the consistency of love. Maybe we'll speak on this another day. But it's like the durability of love. I learned my I guess standings in nature of what love is from the Bible, and that was like, what is marriage? What is like I literally I googled it, like, what does the Bible say about love or marriage or one of them things, and it was like, listen. When you love someone, even if they F up, even if they really don't break that bond. Hold on to that bond, and only break that bond if you really can't take it. So I'm saying, all right, you went on her gram and you saw she was doing back and forth in the DMs and like and smiley faces and You're hurt. You're like, what? What are you doing talking to my man? What's going on? What's all of this? Like you're bothered, but you can take it. Like, but then if you come home after a long day of work and you hear cheeks crashing upstairs, like that might be too much for you to take and it might break you. Then cut. And everyone has a different threshold. My man can lift 50 kg or whatever. Maybe give me 35, give me 25, 30. You know what I mean? Everyone can cope with a different gravity of the thing. But yeah, let's not get too lost on that one, because love's the next thing.
It is indeed. So then another red flag from the ladies is mad when other guys look at you. The dude gets mad when other guys look at you.
Red flags, guys getting... Nah, do you know what it is? Behave, man. Because it's like, don't get me wrong, there's disrespectful looking, yeah? Which is like boom, like I'm just walking down the road and I can blatantly see you looking down my girl. And it's like, do you know what it is? If you're with a girl of a certain level of attraction, that's to be expected. Yeah, it comes with the territory.
You understand
you can't. That's why some people stay away from like dead beautiful women, because that's always gonna be the case. Man are always gonna be looking at your woman, trying to you friggin' go into, I don't know, the alright, let's just say the bar or something. You're at the bar, you leave her at the table to go get some drinks. you look over the distance in the bar and you can see man approaching the table trying to talk to your girl over the shoulder. I've experienced it. Like, do you know what I mean? And then you just got to pull up a man and say, sorry bro, she's with me.
Yeah.
And that's it. But that's what I'm saying. When you're dating, when you're dating a certain caliber of woman, that comes with the territory. And if you can't cope with that, you need to downgrade your interest a little bit. You need to take a girl.
Again, a lot of men want the girl that everyone wants. They want the girl that turns everyone's head, but they don't want nobody watch the girl.
That's a joke thing.
That's an idiot.
That's a joke thing. You're not
something
ready for them
that,
kind of cheeks.
I want to lock up the girl and think the girl can't go nowhere.
Yeah, no,
when she out, if a man watch her, he want to go home and hit her and
like where you. I've seen. Do you know how crazy it is? I've seen it on both ends. Like I've been there with the guy when he's keeping tabs on his girl, and I've been there with the girl when the guy's trying to keep tabs on her. And I've seen it like, oh yeah, where are you? Okay, it's usually one of those two. Where are you? Who are you with? What are you doing? You know what I mean? And then depending on what he hears or what is said, is like, you know what? You're at whose house? Like, he was like, oh, I'm just at a party with my friends. Whose party is it? It's Malachi's party. What, Malachi from and all that? Who? Why are you man's rattling out? You know what I mean? What, them? Yeah. Like, what, and them, man? You're at his house. Are you dumb?
He's off.
That's it. He's off. Are you dumb? Listen, if you don't like, and don't stay away from people like that, because you know what I mean. Stay away from people like that.
Some of them slightly. Some girls slightly like it.
Yeah, they do. And
slightly like it. They don't admit it, but they slightly like it. They makes them feel like, yeah, you know, like he's really like into me, and like, you know, they like the idea that a man's overprotective and all of that until it becomes a problem. I don't understand how you could really be like happy with anything like that. A man don't want you going nowhere. He wants to fight you. He wants to come to the house.
I can remember girls, yeah.
It must be your father or something.
You know, girls that were attracted to guys that threatened their well-being. And I remember girls like that when I was growing up. You know, I was like, he'll punch me up, you know.
Those are the single mums now.
Hey, listen, it's either here or there. But I just remember certain girls like, no, I can't go there. My man will beat me up. I remember like young girls championing. I mean, you were young, so you get me. It is what it is. But we live and we grow. But you were championing the fact that your man will be vexed with you enjoying your freedoms. Crazy.
Good to you, babes. Yeah, so that goes under like the red flag that somebody said, controlling ways.
Controlling. I ain't got time for that. I have this issue where it's just like, I'm kind of like, when I'm living my day-to-day life, yeah, I'm a bit like a cat. I just go where I go and do what I do. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing until I'm doing it. So I can't communicate to you how my day is gonna go because I'm winging it. I'm gonna go out. I might not know until I'm like 10 minutes into my drive, and then I'm like, oh yeah, or I start making plans on the fly, and I'm like, what's going on? That's when I know what's happening with my day. So I can't check in with you when my day's starting about what am I doing, where am I going, and why didn't you tell me? What do you mean why didn't I tell you? I was going out. That's the bottom line. I was going out. You don't deserve to know. Like,
I need to tell you.
And it's just like, well then I'm not gonna tell you what I'm doing or where I'm going. And I'm like, alright then, if that's how you want to be, you tell me where you're going because you want to. Okay, you want me to know. I am not that I am not that individual. I don't know where I'm going until I'm going there. Some days, unless we're talking about work or something. And even depending on how you feel and how many shifts you are when you wake up, you don't even know if you're going and you're making it into work the next day. You know what I mean? Real life, man.
True. So then another one we got is a popular one that the girl said is lying for no reason. I had that made me laugh because like that sounds like a situation that a lot of girls seem to face. I don't understand why niggas would be lying for no reason. Like, why are you lying? Like, say the girl's gonna punch you up. She's not your mom. Like, tell her, yo, listen, I'm going out with my boys. Or I'm going here, I'm going there. Like, a lot of men be lying about some simple stuff for real. Because I know a couple dudes, that they can't tell their girl they're going to the party with me and Devine. They have to say they're going somewhere more controlled. Like, why can't you tell your girl you're going to the club? I don't understand. We ain't going to look, girl, we're going out.
Or she's friend. Or maybe she doesn't want. Do you know what it is?
You can't go because your girl don't want you at the club.
Do you know what it is? Maybe it's just that some people have people in their lives that give headache when it like, and it's just like to some people.
Well, don't go then. Don't go then.
So I must not go out just because. No. How about I'm going to see the Mandem? How about that?
Well, that's not a lie. You're going to see the Mandem and then we ended up at the club.
To my friends. Oh, yeah. And then that's just where the day went.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me. I didn't know until I got there.
It's other things.
Spontaneity.
I should have asked the girls them to give me some examples, but it's other things that man would be lying about.
No, but some
not even that serious.
But no, some people just like to lie. Have you ever been there and just seen someone lie about something and you're just like, that wasn't what happened. Like some people, we know someone very well who was a serial liar. He was a serial liar, and even if you knew the truth. He would, if he was telling something to somebody who didn't know the original story, he's gonna change things.
Damn.
And you can't even believe it when you see it happen. And that's what I'm saying. Some people have a thing for it. Like, they just like to twist things up.
The whole story don't make sense. Whole story don't make sense. And then it comes back to the case. Girl said red flag is a double standards. A lot of dudes have double standards, and that's a red flag. That's a not a red flag for me. That's a put off for me. That is a put off for me. That's not a red flag.
It's obvious, but give me some examples.
What double standards?
Yeah, just some. It's obvious, but still, give me.
Okay, I'll give you a fresh situation.
Yeah.
I'll give you a fresh situation.
Go on.
A dude pull up on me. Well, not pull up on me, but we had a conversation last night, and a dude was basically saying, "Jay, you used to be homies, but I can't respect you no more. And we can't be friends no more because I heard you let your friend move to your cousin's baby mother." Yeah?
Is this fact?
It's false.
Oh,
it's false. This is actually true. This is actually a true story.
Let me recap that again.
I can't be your boy.
Yeah.
I can't rate you no more because you let your boy move to your cousin's baby mother. In front you. Yeah? In your presence. Like how you entertaining
was the person presenting this to you there, or is he just heard this?
No, he's heard this. All
right, carry on.
Okay, so again,
double standards. Okay, where's the double standard?
The double standard is my cousin, your boy, was licking down the baby mother, thumping up the baby mother, beating her like she's some kind of Cherokee drum, beating it up, punching her up like some boxing bag.
Jolting.
You knew this,
yeah,
and you didn't pull up your boy or say, "Yo, listen, I can't be friends with man that's treating women like that. That's your bestie." But you can't be friends with me because you heard someone move to the baby mother after the relationship's been long done in front of me. So basically, she spoke to another guy years after the relationship was done, and I was there. That's what you heard. So you can never be friends with me. That's a big vial. But you could be friends with a man that beats up the girl and does other things as well, emotional abuse. You know, taking the kids, making threatening messages that, he's not going to bring them back. He's going to do this for the... You could be friends with someone like that. Big man.
Them wrongings.
You understand? And I'm saying double standard. So hold on.
And you're trying to
You're cool with these... Yeah.
Me?
And a lot of people are like that. Your girl can do certain things, but it's cool for you to do it. Like when man say... another thing a lot of men say with chess is like, oh... Like women can be beaten and have a high body count and thing. That's mad. But with us men, it's different. We could beat bare girl. No, bro, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
You're a hoe as a man and she's a hoe as a girl. It's the same thing. It's not. It's different when it's men. But again, that's a double standard that a lot of people say with chess, and that's not actually fact.
Yeah, but you can't. You do. It's like, I don't know. Some people. I know. Do you know what it is? For the funny thing about that whole thing is, the people who get the most defensive about it have the most suspect numbers. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What, the men or the women?
No, just in general. Usually, you know what it is, because of the way society's set up. It's usually like on the women's end, because that's the way they run that notion. Is men do what they want, and women have to be a certain kind of way. But do you know what it is? Do you know why that's always been? It's always just been a joke thing, because while the men are doing what they want, yeah, there's a woman co-signing what the guy's doing. So who are they running up all these bodies with? Someone's catching them.
True.
So that's what I'm saying. So like, do you know what it is? In the grand scheme of things, men and women have been playing the same game all along anyway. It's just that certain like women come up with a worse off rap for it. And the only way to like shed that rap is to just live it with your chest. Like I'm on game and I'm about that life too. And you know, and when you're so much more comfortable with it, it doesn't hit the same way.
It's different.
Everyone people be like, you know what, I hear you and I respect it. You're just into what you're into, and that's who you are, and I get that. Like, do you know what I mean? But when you're about it, but you can't be about it with chest, that's when they wanna pounce on you and be like, oh, slut, slag. You're always beating, always sleeping around with bare man. No. Like, do you know what I mean? But you see, when you take control of it and you just own who you are, they can't come for you the same way. It don't hit the same. They wanna get the like. It's the shame aspect of it that, like, if there's some shame in your game, that's what gives them more energy for you.
Yeah.
But so you just got
that's 100%.
no shame in your game, man.
With chess, own your thing.
Yeah, and that's just
own your thing. But now they are anyway.
Like, I swear when we was having the conversation, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's more the time now. It's more the things. I don't know, slut walking. I don't know what's behind all that. But it's more with your chest. Like the girl who
it's kind of with the chest, but not with the chest. Because they might say city girl and city girl, but then when you ask them, so when you went to Miami on a holiday, like you did your city girl thing, yeah, you went where you want, slept with who you want. Oh no, I didn't do that, but you did do that. You did do that. So why are you not owning it fully? And they were still not owning it.
I know you did that because one of your friends dry snitched on you. When we was pillow talking.
The girl was quick to do that. It was quick to do that. So,
you know, girls don't even do dry snitching. They just tell you what happened.
And the way females describe each other and tell the story about the girl, they say, it's us shaming the girl. But it's the way your friend projected you. You know, I went out with her and I can't believe I don't even know if I could chat to her anymore, you know, because she was fucking bad, man. That's what your friend said about you. Yeah. And now the image got me traumatized.
She was all singing like and you know that song, the Kanye West song, I'm such a fucking slut. She was singing it loud and beating her chest.
Yeah, I remember that.
Beating her chest. Like, but
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, alright. You gonna be out tonight?
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I saw you were singing the song over there, and I just thought, anyway, never mind.
Yeah, I remember that one. Still.
I
remember that one. That was a good night. That was a really good night.
I don't know what I'm talking about, but I hate you still.
So, after that, it was somebody said not being around family that they claim they're supposed to be close with. That's a red flag to them.
That they claim they're close with.
Like, well, they should be close with, not claim.
Oh, okay. So
they should be
just
close
like
with their family. These are their family members that they're close with, but they don't be around their family. They don't check for their family.
Okay, it's double ended.
Remember, that's your family, you know.
If
you don't really move a certain way for your family,
I can't lie. Some people got fuck up families, and they would better off away from them.
That is why the person made it specific that this is your family that you projected, that you're close with, that is good. And you don't even show them a certain kind of energy. Because I got fuck my relatives. I fuck them niggas.
And that's how it is. Like given the circumstance of everything, you know, fuck you. Like, I know like a handful of people. It was just like, nah, fuck the fam, because them people there ain't really got. They're not looking out for me like that, or they don't have my best interest at heart, or they deal with me a certain kind of way. So f them. Do you know what I mean? So I get like that's why some people keep that distance. So if you meet someone that's not cool with their family and you two are like growing together and becoming blessed, then you know, trust in the like depth of relationship grants you access to certain information. And you could just be like, at some point in stage of thing, you could be like, so why is this like that? Or why don't you, like, you know, check them or go to see them? Why, you know, and then they can explain to you, like, this is like that because, and then it's like, oh. But it's like, sometimes you also have to listen to that clearly, because some people, if someone just has, I got a problem with this person, that family member, this cousin, and I don't speak to them, and no, we don't talk to them, and this, that. Sometimes you have to look a little closer into that and be decipher who's the real problem, because there's two sides to every stories in most instances, and it's just like someone's story will make a little less sense than somebody else's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like, actually, you happen to fall out with a lot of people who are family to you, and I'm beginning to you fall out with so many people so regularly.
It seems like you're the problem.
Yeah. It's starting to. I'm beginning to wonder.
Yeah.
Who's the real problem here?
Yeah. 100%. I like the way you put that down still.
Yeah, or the fact that you borrowed something from her and you didn't bring it back, and you didn't like how she dealt with you.
Yeah.
For not bringing it back. So you cross off the whole thing now.
But all night you didn't bring it back.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta use your due diligence on that one.
And then just to finish up, lady said, emotional detachment, selfish tendencies. Like definitely one for me. That's selfish.
Oh, you're selfish?
No, I don't like that.
Oh,
that's selfish business.
Yeah. No.
Too many female friends. That's what a young lady said. If a guy got too many female friends.
Get out of here, man.
If a guy don't like the word no, that's a problem. That's rapist behavior. I don't care what nobody said. That's a problem.
Yeah, no. Oh God, yeah, no.
What's going on with that?
Yeah, no. You gotta know what that means.
Talk about females in a disrespectful manner. I like that one. That's very, that's a good one. Good one. Inconsistent communication. Yeah, we kind of hit on that anyway. Expects things from their partner that they don't bring to the table themselves. Ooh. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a turn off. That's not a red flag. That's a turn off.
Yeah. No.
Fuck do you think this is?
You gotta give to receive. I mean, you gotta, like, you know what I mean? What is it? Get out what you put in. There you go. Yeah, you get out what you put in, man. You can't have someone doing like backhand spring, cartwheel, and you can't even do a roly poly. It's just like something's gonna give eventually. I hear that still. I like that, man. Yeah, this is that fun with flags. I mean, red flags. Red flags, do's and don'ts, innit? Yeah, I mean, it's been good. Yeah, there was a few things on there. I like how that went. We're at capacity, man. But yeah, no, man, that's it, man. What's that? I think maybe 6. I think it's 6. 5 was the last. Yeah, that's it, man. That's been episode 6. Vibes in that. Yeah,
we ain't even done the guys one yet.
Shit, swear. Oh, what? We still going?
Yeah.
All right. What the?
But remember, like 10, 15 or so minutes of that is
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. I don't need. All right. Go on then. Yeah. We gotta keep it balanced anyway.
Yeah.
And then because what it is, because there's so much girl ones, I might move the guy ones to the front in the edit. Okay. And then I'll slip them in. I don't know.
So the red flags for the man, dude, the guys, is clingy and needy. That's a red flag. I don't like that. Dude say I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like clingy and needy. Fuck up off me, man.
Do you know what it is? It's alright at first, but it becomes stifling.
No, it's not alright. It's not alright at first. Cause then yeah, no.
It becomes stifling. It becomes stifling. Raw, is it Wednesday already?
Yeah, then we got frequent expectations. Don't expect nothing. Inconsistent energy. That's for both parties. That's not just men towards women. That's both. Nobody like inconsistency. I'm not even gonna say that one that somebody said because that's crazy. Like, okay, I'm gonna say it. Yeah, some dude said dead sex. Now
that's a put off, not a red flag. That's a put off.
Yeah, put off and red flags. And even then,
that's like good.
in the ladies' defense or anyone's defense, well, let's say ladies' defense. Cause guys said that, yeah. Because none of the girls actually even said that. That's actually kind of sad because dudes be out here saying, I don't want a woman with a big body count and she can't be out here fucking loads of dudes. But so if the sex is dead because she's not that experienced and not familiar with it, then what?
But she's meant to be out here giving you like porn star tech.
How's she gonna give you porn star tech when you don't want her to be familiar with it?
Then,
like,
do you know what the mad thing is? On top of that, yeah, you want porn star quality from a girl with a low body count. Bearing in mind, sex comes from experience, innit? Like different, a girl that can handle you differently on a good occasion, she's just genuinely good at it. on more often case, she's had some experience. She's handled different shapes, different sizes, been in different situations, different positions, and now she's got she's collected a world of different skills and qualities that allow her to do her thing even better. Now, if you're just seeing a girl that like is just like, all right, I used to check this man, I used to check that man, and now I'm with you. Yeah, the range might be slightly different.
Yeah.
So the only way she's gonna get those extra ideas or something to the table is if you introduce it to her, and or vice versa, you introduce it to her or him. Yeah, that'll be alright. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean the dead sex thing is just like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's shit for the girls.
You either got, it's like, is it, what is this like? You can't teach someone? How the hell does anyone else get there?
Yeah.
I remember when I was dead at sex, like I was okay, but like on a scale of 1 to 10, I was probably supplying. This was back when I was like 15, 16. I was probably
supplying.
I thought I was. You know what it is? I thought I was putting in work.
Yep.
Moving quick.
I thought I knew what.
I thought I can hear things slapping and. Like, I'm seeing emotions in the face, and
you see back then, yeah,
I'm winning.
Back then, when you fucking as a young nigga, you feel like you're winning. All you need is 2 things to feel like you're winning.
To be in there.
Go free, yeah. To be in there, you feel like you're doing.
I've already won.
I've already won. To hear.
Yeah. Carry
and
on.
third, to hear her making noise. Like making
That's
noises.
it.
Yeah, that's it. Niggas ain't even like that is what made man feel like, yeah, I beat the pussy up. And my nigga, you probably wasn't. Do
you know how?
Didn't even know what you was doing.
No. Do you know when it hit me? Yeah. I was. Let's say there was. All right. Let's say we had 20 beats, right, when I first got into it, right, and it was like I was getting good feedback, but I didn't know, because I hadn't been here before. I didn't know what was levels. So let's say we've been beating for about, all right, this is the spectrum, right? And we've been beating for about this long, and then until we had got to this point, she had only nut for the first time. So it made me look back and say, well, what was going on all the way back there? Like, what type of tech was I supplying? Because we've only just got here now.
Yeah.
So what was I doing back then?
Exactly.
I was doing nonsense.
Nothing.
Just that I was doing nonsense. Do you get what I mean? And then it was like, okay, my experience points have come up to a certain point now, because now when I'm in the session, I'm getting nuts.
Yeah.
On both parties.
Straight to the nut.
Yeah. But for the first few months, there was only there was only nuts on my side. So like, but I didn't know that was like, you know what I mean?
He said you was moving like this squirrel in Ice Age.
Yeah, there was only one nut, and it was mine. It was
It's crazy.
but yeah, no, real life though. And then but once she started, I was like, okay, so all that stuff I thought I was doing good before was actually subpar. Invalid, because now we're both enjoying. So yeah, man, I learned, man. But
Live and learn,
man.
So then the next one for the fellas, this is one of mine personally. Jump into conclusions. Instant gone.
They just do that. They just do that.
That's
for
a
fun.
put off.
They just do that for fun.
How did you get this story?
No, it's not.
Who helped you put this story together?
Do you know what it is?
Who helped you direct this movie in your head?
You know what? It happened the other day when we was last week anyway. But I was like, even in my home, I still get this on the daily. Like, not like it might happen like once or twice a week, and all I've seen, you say something, or you'll be like, that's so stupid, man, and then you'll just be like, what? Who'd you call stupid? And you'll be like, hold on. Who said I was even talking to you? I thought, and it's like you're jumping to. I didn't call you stupid. Why would I just call you stupid out of the blue like that? Why would I call you stupid out of the blue? You're just trying to. You're already ready to just set something off, and I haven't even. You haven't even confirmed because. That I was trying to, that's what it's really like.
Yo,
yeah, it can be. I can deal with it though. It's not a deal breaker. I can deal with it. You just gonna have a fun time correcting the situation. Yeah. It's like, no, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
That has nothing to do. What? Explain to me how it makes sense that what you were doing just now would make me say you're stupid. You're changing the baby. That's
I'm telling you, it's crazy. But yeah.
So then he goes, somebody said emotionally unstable is a put off for them or red flag. Yeah, okay, I could get that. That's crazy. Not crazy, but emotionally unstable could be a big problem. I should have got them to elaborate on that to say what makes them say someone is emotionally unstable. Yeah. Like what about someone makes you say
is that so much? Because I'm like even less. Maybe I feel then them ones there.
So another one, a big one. I don't even know if I should. I'm gonna come back to that because that one was a techie one. That was crazy.
If we're there.
Nah. I want to skip through these.
Okay.
Yeah, so it says bringing up old shit. Yeah, especially when you never spoke about it, and the time it happened. So well, that's almost slightly two different things. Bringing up old shit would mean that you discussed it already, and then you're bringing it up again in arguments.
Do you know what it is? If you're the type of person who brings it back up again, that's because you truly haven't gotten over it. And if you haven't gotten over it, you should have never have moved past it at the time that you did. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. We all have days where it's like we forgive and we forget. No, we forgive but we don't forget. And it's just like there's days. There might be random days where it's a bit more closer to the forefront of your mind than it was other days. And now I'm going to the fridge to get some juice and I'm going to magically forget to get you juice too. Yeah. I'm just saying. Yeah. I was getting juice. When I started this journey, I was getting juice for 2. But then I remembered what happened 2 years ago one summer. And now I am only getting juice for me.
Sometimes I myself with ice as well.
Yeah. And when I'm going to sit down with my juice, you're going to say, where's mine? I'm like, oh shit, sorry, do you know what? Completely slipped my mind, but that's called passive aggressive. But sometimes, the things we forgive, time heals all. It takes time.
Yes, it does.
And you can't just be like, okay, like I forgive you, and just be hunky dory the next day, man. You gotta you gotta work it out in your own way.
Yeah, you could probably say don't forgive until you really know you really.
But I don't believe you should. I know it takes time to heal these things, but if you're gonna forgive someone for something and then keep dragging it back up in their face, it's a joke thing. Why do you even waste your time forgiving me? Like you should have just if you
take back the forgiveness and then
get
let me know when you're really.
Or take some time out, man, until you think you can do this again, if you even want to.
One thing I don't like is, as I said, when we use the example. Is the situation of someone you went somewhere with your girl, and the girl was looking at you, you spoke to her, you said hello and whatever. She maybe she felt like it was a flirting thing, that the way you spoke to the girl. It wasn't flirting, it was hi, how you doing? Oh, hi, nice to see you again, boom, move on. Then y'all talking and you're like, yo, why this particular friend of yours keep messaging you? You ask her that, why this particular male friend of yours keep messaging you all the time? He's your friend, but it's not every he's blowing up your phone. Then she says to you, oh, I ain't say nothing 2 months ago or a month ago, and that bitch was trying to flirt with you. It's like, what? That is the whole not mentioning something at the time. What? When did we go out? You're talking about the date we went on before quarantine, before lockdown. Why are you only saying this now?
Yeah, no, if it was an issue, you should have brought it up.
You should have brought that up then. I ain't trying to hear that. Fuck you and your male friend. I'll tell that nigga stop messaging you. Ain't gonna be a problem for both of y'all. He says, girls that take social media too seriously. I feel like a lot of people do though. So not just girls. There's a lot of dudes that take social media too seriously. Some people we're gonna have that conversation on a different one. But some people be like, yeah, if I see my man liking a girl's picture, it's a problem.
Yeah, I don't really. I don't know, man. I'm impartial, man. Just leave. It's not that deep.
I don't feel like it's that deep, but a lot of people seem to
But
really
don't
take
get me wrong.
social media.
Social media is a big thing to a lot of people.
Yeah, it is.
But in the grand scheme of things, it's not that deep, man. What is or isn't on my social media shouldn't apply to anything going on in my real life. And oh gosh, and that's just the facts, man.
And then you got the one where they say girls that wear too much makeup, girls that don't seem secure in themselves. That's a red flag.
Yeah, no, the makeup thing is trash. But one thing I have to understand about the makeup thing is I've realized a big part of makeup is women leading women astray. So, well, it's like because you know because females support each other in such a big way, like they got this clan mentality where they ride for each other, innit? If one girl, I see it all the time, it don't matter what corner of the country like the girl's from, if a girl posts her selfie, any girl she knows is running to the comments to champion her selfie. She could be doing some foolishness in this selfie, you know. The what's the word? The bum the she's wearing a t-shirt by the bum side, yeah, and talking about just hella cheek talking about just got a new sofa. She could literally be there, yeah, in just a bra and panty, yeah, and just be like, new sofa.
New sofa.
Or do you know what I mean? And they
DFS.
will champion it. She could draw like she could literally do a tutorial video on shaving off her eyebrows and pulling out her eyelashes and filling them back in with a pencil and applying them things on, and the girls are gonna go, and as long as it looks fleeky, yes,
I guess in a way that's a good thing, women supporting each other.
No, but that's the thing, because you go so hard for supporting each other, which is a good thing, you when you're having a misguided moment, nobody clocks onto it.
Yeah.
And they champion it anyway.
Yeah. Everybody's supporting the misguided.
Yeah, so when, for example, I call it clown face. Like because you champion your contours and your whatevers, like don't get me wrong, there's a nice way to do makeup, and then there's a way to do makeup that looks a bit, like is not it, but like, or you just look like a clown, or it's like, you know what? That I feel like if I touched your face, it would go in like sand because of how much, like, you know when you just put your finger in some sand and then it just leaves the indent. Like, there's so much cosmetics on your face right now. I feel like I could just slide some off on my finger.
That's something crazy because some of them be wearing makeup so heavy and so finessing that it changes the shape of their nose, their jaw structure.
Yeah, they're doing it.
Now you lying.
Oh, but that's the thing. And then
you're a different nigga now. It's got
nothing to do with us. They're all just trying to flex their beauty skills to each other. I used to say, I'm telling you, like, yes, like they do, it is part of like a way to help women attract or capture men, because makeup does enhance.
Damn right, it's capturing, because it's a goddamn lie.
Yeah, but it does help. It enhances your features.
No. I ain't saying nothing wrong with makeup. I'm talking about the makeup to the extent where it changes your facial features. When you take that off, you look like a completely different person. That there, well, you know,
I saw one girl, like, she turned the potato into a buff thing.
Yeah,
with just makeup.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's the problem, where it's just like you can. But the thing is, yeah, if a girl does a madness like a Frankenstein thing, like there's alright, look, there's a casually beat face, then there's like, alright, it's a bit heavy, but it still looks good. To drag queen, because there's enough girls walking around with the drag queen look, and I know you know what I'm saying when I say it. And then the mad thing is, even at the drag queen stage, they'll still champion it. Yes, yes, fire, slay.
But I've been told that they be talking the most shit about each other behind their backs. In the comments, they're like, yeah, bigging up, but they be talking smoke about each other. But that's y'all business. That's
like, but yeah,
that's the part we don't care about.
That's my only problem. They support and champion each other so hard that they don't call each other out on their nonsense. So now they're running away on the tangent. We've gone from filling in our eyebrows to shaving them off and fully drawing them on. That's the new thing now. Like we got like there's no like they just keep take what all it is one has to just take it to a next level, and 10 need to champion it in the comments, and it's like it's a new thing. It's a new thing. I can't wait to try it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get I don't even know the codes, but I can't wait to get the new lashes, the thick ones, the butterfly thing.
Yeah,
that's a joke thing. That's a joke. And then do you know how it is? Some girls stand by those lashes so hard, and they're all cakey. They're peeling off in the corner, and she's still wearing them. She's still wearing them. I don't know.
Some dudes like it, so that's why they wear it.
Well, don't
get me wrong. So baby, if your man like it, then do your thing. Yeah,
I like it natural.
Big up to you. So do I.
I like organic cheese. I mean, organic.
And then that just adds to it. When you put that on, then it makes you look better. But don't put something on where I don't know who you are now. I don't recognize you. Fuck is that? Is that same bitch? Yeah, no, that's definitely not that same bitch. Don't do that. Don't do that. So materialistic. That's one of mine.
I feel like I get
materialistic girls
today, man.
Materialistic girls. That's a red flag.
Yeah, we gotta wrap this up soon though, because
yeah?
this is way more than I would like to fix.
Yeah, 100%. And then the main one, it was the guy saying the girls that are too close with the next man. They're saying that, oh yeah, that's my male friend, but they slept with him, or he wants to sleep with her, but she's forcing that's my friend. She's in a relationship with you, and that's her friend. She's always with him. He wants the cheeks.
No, that's dead. I'm not into I can't remember. There's a reason why, but I can't remember it for a fact. But I ain't into all that. You can't. Nah, you and your girlfriends. I don't care. Do you know what it is? It's so deep. Yeah, you could be lesbian, and I'd still rather all your friends be female. You're not. I'm not. And that's just me. You're not rolling. I'm not. The girl who rolls with bear man. I don't. You know, I get along with guys better than girls. They've always behind. Listen, my girl. Long story short, yeah, no man can't be calling down my girl's phone like, oh yeah, how are you? How have you been? What are you doing? Big.
What?
Where? There's no room for that. There's no room for...
Actually, not often. Not often.
No, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Do you know how hard you're gonna have to display the authenticity of your relationship with that human being? I'm talking like if you two ain't got a friggin' selfie in a school uniform backpack, just do it thing. My man's not being. I'd call it toxic, call it insecure, call it whatever you want to call it. If you can't show me solid authenticity
that of your relationship,
that this is genuinely a friendship that goes way back. I don't even care if you accidentally kissed each other one time back in the day, like. But if I can't see the grounds for that, you're showing me. Oh, what? So you're just cool with this guy you met at I don't know, Uncle Ray and Nephews from 2 years ago. Yeah, and you're still no.
Listen, it's a red flag for me if you're saying he's your friend and he wants to blow your back out. That's not your friend. We can't be in a relationship.
Do you know what it is? No,
you holding on to this friend that's still trying to chop.
Do you know what I can't? Do you know what I can't stand? Yeah,
you and that nigga got me fucked up.
What I can't stand is they hug on to the naivety of the situation, and when I say that, I mean like you can see what he's doing, and when you try and explain it to her, she's like, "Nah." It's just that.
That's even my boy said that's even worse. That's just that you see it and you're trying to like lie and say no, or even trying to hold on.
What do you mean he sent an eggplant? He's a vegan. That's why he sent the vegetable. Okay. Like don't know, but you know that to that
nigga gonna be in a vegetable state fucking with me.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You know the ones who be like it's like alright, like 12:30 at night. What you doing? Oh, I'm just chilling.
No. Not in a relationship with me. Your brethren sending you a message.
But then when they're when they're naive to it, they're like, oh, Yeah, no, like he's just asking me what I'm doing. What at 12:30? You know when you're there trying to stress to her, like, what can't you see that he's doing wolf in sheep's clothing?
He can have her. He can have her.
No, you can't have her because I want it. But so I'm just saying we're gonna try our best to clear this situation out because I if you're gonna be so blind to it, maybe I'm gonna have to tell him, like, maybe he's gonna message you and I'm gonna send the voice note and be like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I'm in the cheeks right now, so you're gonna have to call back another time. Like, and sometimes you need to send that message, like, move, fam.
Clapping it
sometimes,
at the same time.
because sometimes you know what it is. There's some women aren't well versed in the ways of men, so some women can't tell the difference between friend and foe. Like he's just a nice guy. He's just a nice guy. Look, now he's blowing your back out. Like, you know what I mean? How many nice guys just blew your back out? Think about it. I'm sure they were all nice guys. And they were all chatting to you casually. At some point, yeah. And now you might not even talk anymore or whatever, but he blew your back out. I'm sure that bit was complete, like, ticked. Do you know what I mean? So you have to be easy, man. Nah, I can't deal with the naivety. So you got to either G-check my man or you got to G-check her. But I would say if you shouldn't have to take it to the point where you're G-checking him. Unless, like, and you know what it is? If she's not naive to it, then you've got more room to tolerate him trying to invade, because she's like, oh yeah, like, I just air it. Like, I can see what, like, I don't know why he's messaging me at these times anyway. I told him not to talk to me, like message me at these hours. So, like, I'm just gonna leave it on red. If she's not naive to it, then whatever, he can send messages and eggplants as long as he wants.
She already knows.
Do you know what I mean? But when they're naive to it, you gotta pick. You've either gotta check my man.
Yeah, now you gotta step in on some shit.
Yeah, or you've gotta, like, bring her up to speed. You gotta choose which interest you want to protect. But yeah, man, that's
us with the red flags and put ups, yo. That's everybody's
6. The one is well. JR, tell me how you feel in the comments. If you're here with us, big up yourself. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share. Share it with your mum, share it with your auntie, share it with your cousin, man. Or shit, just share it, man. and if you're not in the mood to share it, then at least send in a thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Send us in something that you would like to hear us discuss.
Yeah.
All kind of things that we can.
I got time for you, man. Just send in. If you want it, if you want it anonymous, or whatever, you don't want us to know like that, then I don't know. Be techie. And you can do I think you Google anonymous email. It gives you a burner email to email from, like, facts. Or I will have an email for you to contact directly soon anyway. But just use our socials at the bottom of the screen. And yeah, just shoot the message over to one of the DMs in your burner account, and we'll follow that up, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm seeing so and so, or what should I do, or how do you go? Like, and I'm talking, like, across the spectrum. So if we're talking money, savings, a young finance, a young finance. Yeah, because I'm a little bit clued up on that these days.
Yeah.
Get me? We're just air, man. But yo, big up yourself. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. I really appreciate you coming to the episode and listening in. It's still early days. We're on a journey, and yeah, man, this ain't gonna stop. So keep rolling with us every Sunday. Vibes and that. Big up yourself.
Big up yourself. Vibes always.